Hello and good morning to my dearest friend. So as we are given the topic about the best way to deal with our personal problem, which is in my opinion, the best way is to seeking professional help. Why? Because first is they don't belittle your issues. What I mean is, when you trying to confess about your problem and personal thing to your friends or maybe your family, you often get something like, "Oh, it's okay. It's going. If that's because you are too young. There's not really a big problem." Something you don't get that thing when you are seeking a professional help. They will try to hear you out. They will really listen to you when you are confessing about your problem, instead of just saying that no, there is small problem, something like that. And then second, they listen before saying anything, which is you don't get this often with mainly your family. When you are trying to dealing with your problem, when you trying to tell your stories about the detail of your problem, sometimes they will just cut it out and say the problem instead of just listening first about your problem to your family. This does not happen with a professional counselor, counseling, something like that. Okay. For the third, you don't get asked for personal details. When you are trying to tell your stories, they will not pushing you to about the details that is going to be personal for you. They will make you uncomfortable. They will try their best to make you feel like they are there for you. Okay, that is my opinion. Okay.
In my opinion, a way to deal with personal problem is to confide a friend close to you. This is because a close friend of you doesn't hold a grudge towards you. A lot of friendship is about expectation. While it's important to meet those expectations, friendship can't last unless you cut each other some slack when one person falls short of those expectations. Since you know your close friend won't judge you forever, you are willing to share a secret with them, and this will let a lot of burden off your chest. Another reason is a close friend share the same social identity. He or she are more likely knowing what happened to us rather than our own family. He or she will be able to detect when we are feeling down or unwell. My final reason is a close friend can offer support even if she or he can't help. Some situation that he or she has experienced in it before can be a solution to help us solve a problem. In some difficult cases that he or she have never been through before, he or she can offer us moral support, and they can also help to think a solution in solving it. That's all from me.
Today I would like to share about what is the best deal to deal with personal problem, and that is to post your problems on the social network. And I will tell the 3 reasons why it is the best way. First of all, students can feel connected with other people. Often students feel like, I'm the only one person with this problem. No, you don't know about my problems. Something like that. And by joining groups in Facebook or forums in Reddit, you can find a person which have similar problems with you, and you can share your thoughts and what is in your mind, and people will something like recognize you, and you doesn't feel alone in this world. Next, you can meet some new people, like not in this country but on the overseas or something like that, and people who have the same problem with you will people who makes you get new friends and will give you advice on how to deal with your problems, and you can get some help even from you are far away from them, and sometimes new friends can help you a lot than what you meet in your place. And for the final my final point is you will feel like you will have your burden off your chest, and sometimes students need to let out some steams from their chest, and that's all for me.
Assalamualaikum to all the candidates. I believe there are two reasons why talking to parents is one way to deal with personal problems. Firstly, parents are more experienced. As university students, we face many challenges, especially in adapting to university life, which we are never familiar with. These challenges will surely cause additional stress to our new hectic life. By talking to your parents, we will gain new knowledge and tips on how to deal with these problems. Since our parents are older, they must have experienced the same situation in their youth. Therefore, they will be able to tell us what we should do and we should not do, so that we do not make big mistakes. Secondly, parents will always support you. To parents, their children is the most treasured gift in their life. Parents will always love their children and forgive them if they have made mistakes. The problem nowadays is that most students are afraid to talk about their problems to their parents because they are afraid that it might burden them, especially if it is about financial problem. Well, the truth is, parents will always want their children to be happy. Hence, they will try their best to be supportive and assist them to the right path by giving the necessary help. That is all from me.
So we are going to start our discussion from the class A. I agree with my opinion about seeking professional help is the best way to deal with our problem. Candidate D has told us about talking to parents is the best way, which is in this case I'm not agree with, because even though they have a lot of experiences, we are living in different ages. This is and the problem that we are dealing with may be different from theirs, and then they are not going to understand our problem if you include something in social media, because they don't have one when they are young. And then about the part of and then she told about the easy to forgive their kids. Not every parent are like that. Some are going to punish some believe that punishment is the best way for their kids to learn something, which is if we are going to compare with nowadays, it is basically not the best way. It is very it's an old time way to which is may work for them because that thing is in their times and not us, because nowadays punishment is not, because there are so many reasons by psychologists about how punishment is not going to work well with dealing problem. If we are going to solve the problem. Okay. So what about you?
How do I say this? Well, I do agree about some of your points. However, while they may can relate to the problems that we're facing today, they can still give some emotional support, because they are closer to us besides our friends. So they must care about us, right? So they will try their best to comfort you, even though they don't really understand it. So what do you guys think? What do you guys say?
I do agree with you. I think during these ages, teenagers usually is more closer to their friends rather than their family.
But can you really trust your friends? They can still backstab you, Your parents will never backstab you.
That's why we choose our friends correctly. We don't just pick a friend from random people. We choose the one that we want to be friends with and the one that can benefit us.
So, Muzammil, what do you agree with your point about posting? Do you really do you really think that your point about posting your problem to social networks is going to solve the best way to deal with the problem?
Well, personally, I think my point of posting problems on social network is the best way to deal with problems. It's the best way for this generation, because for the Generation Z, or what we call the boom babies, baby booms, sorry, the baby booms, they are more on social networks rather than on the outside. So we can look more on their personal life, and when they share their everyday life on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook. Facebook not really for the older generation, and like I'm saying, they feel more comfortable when in social network, because everybody they want to let out their stress by posting their selfies or pictures of their
With friends?
Yes, with their friends, and some memorable moments, and they want to keep that as something that is personal, that is close to them. And I'm saying now, fully agree, but for this generation, it's more more suitable for them. That is all.
What if you post? Do you think that we will get more critics, more like negative thought negative feedback from the people in social media, because it's internet?
Well, yes.
It's open for everyone.
Yeah.
Well, yes, I agree with that. But if you look at some virals, or whenever there's a torture, or like child torture, or child abuse, and something that looks bad, and we can see at the comment section there are more about support and courageous words than critics and
about you guys? Do you really think that posting a problem solution is going to work? Posting a problem in social media is going to work. What about you guys?
I don't think it's going to work. There's more bad people than good people out there.
What about you, Athirah?
I agree on some point because sometimes we just want to vent out our problems because we don't really care if other people about other people. We just want to share about it.
Okay. So,
You're saying that you can tell your problem to the professional. How are you going to know that you can trust them?
when you're dealing with professional, there are contracts that you have to sign, you and them, that consists that he or she, the one that the professional, are not going to tell the detail about your problem to anyone else, because so your problem is nobody will know about your personal details, about your problem, so you don't have to worry because you also are protected by law. If they breaking the contract, they are going to be enforced by law. How do we want to believe that that person, the friend that we are going to tell our problem, is not going to tell another friend, if that includes people, another people with your problem?
I'm going to tell a problem about my friend, about another person to a friend of mine. I'm not going to give a full detail about him or her to my friend. I'm just going to tell the problem to her, so him or her, so that he or she can help me also figure out how to solve the problem of my friend.
Okay. I think do you guys agree with the seeking professional help?
I agree.
Do you agree?
Well, I don't fully agree. But why? Because sometimes when students have their own problems, like something really bad or like a trauma past life, you're not just like telling your problems to strangers, like, so they often like want to confide themselves in their chest and doesn't really like, oh, I'm going to just go to psychologist and tell my problems like that, something.
But it's not going to be. You're not getting to be pushed to tell your problem. You can just maybe you can. They can like really detect about what is it your problem. If you got trauma, they're going maybe some kind of therapist. They can send you. They can send you to. You can be. Your problem is going. Well, basically there is some initiative like befrienders, which is free, and then right now there is a petition in social media that they want the government to support the when there is how to say they petition that by some groups that say that the government should support the bill because
free treatment or something.
free treatments to people who have like mental illness problems, something like that. I don't think That's all for today. So we agree that seeking professional help is the best way to deal with our problems. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.